Okay, so for the soloist dance work, it looks like the first 16 counts or however many counts or whatever, tossing or handing the flag off to a friend, and then traveling towards the band because you go right into the band or right through the band. So the band starts playing on 13, 14, 15, 16 right before count one, and it kind of looks like the soloist passes through the band on 13. So anyways, I'm just kind of starting right there and then traveling 2/16 over to the soloist and then hanging out over there for a minute. So the first part, I really imagine there just being like a big jump. So I was going to show you a couple jumps that looked best. So like I said, the band starts playing on 13. So I don't know, you could do some big turn some kind of turn with your arms coming up, and then as you cross through the band or on count one, there'll be some kind of big jump. Let's see, I was thinking either like a saute, which means I'm going to bend my leg, whatever leg is my base leg, I'm going to bend my leg and then I'm going to jump off of that leg. You could do it on either side, so bend your leg and then you're going to push off and jump, and then your back leg is going to be your straight leg. So whatever side you decide to do it on, and then I usually just move my arms up in some kind of way, one usually being higher than the other, but you can really just play with this. They can be the same height even. So like I said, something kind of big or moving on 13, 14, 15, 16, and then some kind of big jump through on count one. And then on those 16 counts, let me see here. Oh, I also was thinking another jump. Let me show you. So if I'm just standing here and I pick my foot up and I bring it to my other knee and I'm pointing my toe, of course, either side, you can even do this kind of jump. And these jumps you can use throughout traveling to the soloist. So again, some kind of big jump, like moving through, and then you can do other jumps. So one foot, you can do both foot. So you just always, before you jump, of course, you're gonna bend your leg and then push off so that you can jump off the ground with pointed toes. So you can do one side, you can do another side, or you can even do both. So it just goes one and then the other. Again, you can do it either way. So left side into right side or right side into left side, whatever feels most comfortable. And let's see what else I have written down. Those were really the two jumps that I was thinking. The other thing that you could do I call this a pas-de-chat jump. I'm pretty sure that's the technical term. You can turn with it. So doing some kind of turn in the air as you jump. You don't have to do that. You can do that with the one leg even. Whatever feels the most comfortable. But just to kind of get the audience's attention that this is your time to shine and that they should be focusing on you. So again, some kind of big jump as you move through. I also imagine some kind of like push through. So I've been like experimenting with grabbing my wrist and pushing my hand forward as I do some kind of jump. I don't know, I think that we talked about literally pushing through the band. So I'm doing that like as you jump is fine. Something dramatic with your head back or just something big, but using your hands in some kind of way to push through the band, if you will. So you could do one leg and push through the band with your arms that way, or like I was just doing, you could even push through in a certain direction or do the other way, whatever feels comfortable. Again, all ideas that are as soon as you get through the band or as you're pushing through the band, you're going to be doing these kinds of things. And then a lot of this traveling stuff to the soloist, the 2/16 counts that you kind of have to travel over, is a lot of really big work, and you really want to be taking the audience's eye over to the soloist. The way I see it in the drill, it looks like they would be on your left side, so that's kind of, I'm imagining it, but most things can be transferred from side to side, so don't worry about it if it actually goes to the right. So hand your flag to your friend, push through the band, and then the 2/16s are just going to be taking up a lot of space. So after you push through the band, whatever, I don't know, I kind of like this. Just one. I'm just gonna pick one. Whatever is most comfortable for you though, do. So we'll push through the band. I'm gonna do some kind of like running, taking up a lot of space. So after I push through, then I'm gonna run through with my arm and kind of lead the audience's eye over to the soloist. Again, if it's to the right side, it's not a big deal. You just want to guide their eye over to that way. So let's see, push through, and then we're gonna kind of run that way, maybe stop, do another jump of some sorts. You could even be picking flowers or checking your compass and putting it back on, like putting it in your pocket or this, that, and the other, that kind of thing. But this is just like super flowy, taking up space, like we're about to go do this big adventure or we're on this big adventure, but you're about to feature something big that happens on the big adventure. So again, just like getting everybody's eye to that way. So pushing through, moving around, stopping, doing something that's just very uplifting and pressing, and we're going this way, whatever that is, whichever way that is. You can do sit rolls. So I think I talked about this in another video, but you're gonna put whatever way you're going. It doesn't matter which way you sit roll or which leg you start with, but I'm gonna go with my right. I'm gonna sit on my right hip. I'm gonna so my legs are twisted. Then I'm gonna untwist my legs, retwist them, so now I'm on my left hip, and then push off the ground to stand up. So that kind of helps you change levels. So you're jumping, taking the attention to them, turning, and then maybe doing some kind of sit roll back towards the direction that you're supposed to go, like this, that kind of thing. So just lots of traveling, and this should take up 216. So like, let's see, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just a lot of travel-y, lightweight, flowy things, jumps, presses, yeah, just stuff to get everyone's attention. Traveling, really, I would say really focus on travel, these 216 counts. So travel, 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 jump, travel, 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 something, travel, 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 sit roll. You know, just making your way further and further to where you're supposed to be. Once you get there, I've got some specific stuff. Let's see. So I've got, once you get there, I have 4/16 of work for you to learn, and they just need, you can do them the way that I write them. Like, learn the 4/16s, what we're about to do them with the work and with the music and all of that. And then if you're like, you know what, this 16 actually should be first because of the way that it sounds. So even if it makes you feel a certain way, that's good too. If it makes you feel a certain way, it'll make the audience feel a certain way. So if you really think that these should be in a different order, they can be in a different order. This is just kind of a bunch of dance work that you can make work. Like I said, you can keep it in this order if you want. But if you feel like it needs to be moved, go for it. You're the soloist, you're the only one doing it, so it doesn't matter. So 4 sets of 16 here. And then there's a part where after you stand there for a bit and you're doing this work, you go behind the prop to pick up your flag to start doing that. That can be a bunch of improv-y stuff, more repetitive stuff that we've already done, that kind of thing. So in these 4 sets of 16 that I'm going to teach you, it's going to go right hand first, and we're going to go down to the left side. So right hand, it's going to sweep the floor. I'm going to make sure my knees are pointed out, sweep the floor. My arm's going to come up as this arm matches. After I come up, then it matches this arm. And then I'm going to go back the same way, up and over. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we go, you get to your spot, You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna turn. So it's like a here and reverse. You know what I mean? Here and reverse. And this arm comes all the way back up and over. So 1, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I did that arm up and over like that again. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I just did the left arm. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that arm. Then you're gonna turn over the left shoulder as your arms come up your side and all the way, just all the way up your sides and up. So your arm just came up and over. You're gonna turn towards the soloist, so maybe you don't have to be in your exact spot, maybe you can be a little bit in front of them, but 9, 10, 11, 12, you'll be facing them, and then your right foot will be back, your left foot will be forward, you're gonna bend your right leg and keep your left leg straight, pointing towards them. This is 13, 14, 15, 16. So my bottom half goes 13, 14, 15, 16. My upper half goes 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going from the audience to the soloist with both my arms. So again, that 16 counts. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. That can be really dramatic. It's supposed to be dramatic. You got to be really big. So 13, 14, 15, 16. From there, you're gonna sit roll to the audience. So it's kind of like you're moving backwards now. You will get on your right leg. You're gonna sit down on the right. So now your left is crossed over the right. Then you'll untwist. Right should be over left, and you'll stand up. So 13, 14, 15, 16. Sit roll, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna stand up and kind of move a little further away or move to a certain area where you see like a little river or a little creek. Let me explain. So 16, we go 1, 3, 4. You can even point a little bit, run over there, grab, scoop some water with your hands, maybe drink it. You could even stand up and drink the water or just splash your face. And then you're gonna like wipe your mouth. You just splash your face or drink the water. You can travel a little bit more or stay in place, wipe your mouth, shake your hands and turn like you're trying to dry them off type of thing. So that 16 counts is kind of telling a story. So you sit roll for 4 counts. Sit roll 2, 3, 4, you stand up, 5, 6, 7, 8, drink the water, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That kind of thing. Travel wherever you need to. If you need to travel further away from the soloist, if you need to travel closer to the soloist, do these movements to or from or whatever you need to do for that amount of time. So that's 16 counts. Then the third set of 16. Let's see. You're going to, if you want to be like, it looks like the soloist kind of face a 45. Not necessarily straight to the front, so I kind of imagined it being that way too with the soloist behind. So the right leg is going to come to the left leg, and then it's going to kick up and over. As high as you can, really, but if you can't go high, that's okay. Just make it flat, or just make it low, but if you can make it really high, then make it really high. That's cool too, it just depends on where you're at. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. My arms just come up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to throw my arms back. They're going to come across and over, across and over. So your left one should already be there after you throw the right one. It already kind of comes over, and then you throw the left one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, write it all out. Oh, then we're going to do a pretty big dramatic down and up. So we go 5, 7, 8, down and up. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then it's kind of like an arm just like a sway of the arms. 13, 14, 15, 16. Ideally, you want to end up back towards, like, going towards the soloist for the next part. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, throw your arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Big down under. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to sway our arms. 13, 14, 15, 16. And be ready to go here on count 1. So let's see. From the time you get to where you're supposed to be, I've done 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. 1, 3, 4. Grab some water. 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. And then this work. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. What's that last part? Oh, the arm sway. Man. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Towards the soloist. So this is just the last set of 16, and then kind of improv as you exit the stage. So our arm sway goes this way. You could even like move your foot this way because you want your left foot to be going towards the soloist. We're gonna do like a step together step. So my left foot, I'm going sway, sway, step together step. 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, step together step. My arms go in a big circle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go down and do another one of those big, just big down. But then at the top, we're gonna be, our right leg's gonna be straight, our left leg's gonna be straight, but you're gonna be all the way up on the balls and toes of your foot. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just lift this arm. So ideally, I'm like this, but up on my toes, facing the soloist. So 1, 5, 7, 8. From there, let me see. And then from there, I had the idea of playing with the compass again. So 8, then you're gonna turn over the left shoulder, grab your compass out of your pocket or wherever you guys decide your compass is gonna be. Not that it has to be consistent, but it needs to be clear that you're taking something, looking at it, pointing to where you need to go, going that way, and adding a little bit of dancing move with that. So, step together step. 1, 5, 7, 8. Grab my compass. 9, 10. You need to turn to the front first. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then you're kind of ready to improv into the next thing, which is, oh, we need to go this way. Maybe do one more thing before you go behind the prop to grab your flag. So, kind of all together, you bust through some kind of turning jump, something, or some kind of just big jump, pressing through, doing these cute things like picking flowers, smelling flowers. Let's see, what other things did I write down? Drinking water, smell the flowers, mimic little animals like a squirrel chewing on something that's really cute, or follow your compass. These are kinds of things that you do throughout your improv. And remember, with sit rolls and lots of different things that take you away into the soloist. And then once you get there, after those 2 16 counts, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, grab some water, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, that kind of stuff. Hope you love it. Play with it. Look up some videos that inspire you. And yeah, glad you have the solo.